Joe Rogan has gone from comedian to UFC commentator to a hugely popular podcaster. But what are some of the lesser known facts about the star? Welcome to another episode of Fast Facts. Subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with the latest uploads. Okay, let's get into today's video. He's related to My Chemical Romance's 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤. Rogan once revealed in an episode of his podcast that he had recently found out that he and the Welcome to the Black Parade singer of My Chemical Romance were related. In fact, the pair are apparently second cousins. Yeah, I don't know him, but we're cousins, Rogan said in the episode. I mean, who would have thought? He never knew his father. Speaking to Rolling Stone magazine in 2016, Rogan revealed that his parents divorced when he was just 5 years old, and at the age of 7, he moved with his mother to San Francisco, where she remarried a hippie type with hair down to his ass. Speaking to the publication about his father, he said, "All I remember of my dad are these brief, violent flashes of domestic violence. He was just a very violent, scary guy. After the split, we moved to San Francisco and that was it. Never heard from him again." Rogan was once signed to Disney. So, would you believe that the jacked former UFC commentator was once signed to Disney? In fact, he even had an acting role on the baseball-themed sitcom Hardball, which lasted just one season. He later landed a gig on news radio, which proved to be much more successful. He described his character on the show as a very dumbed-down, censored version of himself. Rogan suffers from vitiligo, known best as the autoimmune condition that Michael Jackson allegedly had. Rogan revealed that he too suffers from vitiligo while undertaking a carnivore diet and detailing the changes he observed to his body to his fans. He said, "I also have an autoimmune disorder. It's called vitiligo, and my vitiligo improved. I had a bunch of white spots fill in." In the caption, he wrote, "Lots of aches and pains went away, and I have improvements in my vitiligo. I'm impressed." As the Mayo Clinic explains, vitiligo is a disease that causes the loss of skin color in blotches. The extent and rate of color loss from vitiligo is unpredictable. It can affect the skin on any part of your body. It may also affect the hair and the inside of the mouth. Joe Rogan once hosted a game show produced by Ashton Kutcher. Ashton Kutcher actually acted as a producer on a game show titled 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐞 in My Head, which was fronted by Joe, and saw contestants hit the streets armed with a hidden camera and a tiny earpiece that would encourage them to carry out ridiculous acts in public. However, the series was short-lived and had just a single 8-episode run during 2009. He almost fought Wesley Snipes. Blade actor Wesley Snipes once approached the UFC to propose a fight between himself and Jean-Claude Van Damme. While officials refused to agree for the star to take on Van Damme, they suggested he fight Joe Rogan instead. Joe was apparently on board and was training for the fight, but it was soon shut down due to Snipes running into problems with the IRS. However, he later revealed he believes he would have choked the Blade star out. "I just didn't think that anybody who didn't know any jiu-jitsu could learn it quick," he said later in a podcast. "I was already a brown belt by then, and I just knew what happened when a brown belt fights a white belt. I just can't imagine. I know how to stand up, and even if I wasn't good at striking anymore like I was when I was a kid, I'm good enough to know what not to do and where to not be. And if I get a hold of someone who doesn't know jiu-jitsu, I'm pretty sure I'm choking the out of them." Further elaborating on what he perceived to be Snipes' lack of skills, Rogan went on, "He's never wrestled. He never had a competitive martial arts match. Whether it's a kickboxing fight or a karate fight, I was like, I'm gonna choke the out of this guy. I'm gonna get a hold of him and I'm gonna squeeze the out of him. And they're gonna give me a lot of money and he's probably not even gonna get hurt. That's what I thought." And with that, we've reached the end of this video. If you enjoyed it and you found it interesting, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.